Karine, a U.S. official says that the administration won't be able to use up the nearly $7 billion in military aid that Congress had approved for Ukraine before the president leaves office. How much money do you estimate that will still be left when the president leaves? And is the president concerned that the incoming administration is not going to get that out the door to Ukraine?
So, as you know, back in September 29th, we put out a statement. The president was very clear about wanting to surge resources into Ukraine and wanted to make sure that they had everything that they need as what was happening on the ground, the situation on the ground, circumstances on the ground was changing. And our commitment has been very steadfast. You have seen us since that date continuing to make announcements on assistance going towards Ukraine. I don't have a number for you or an estimation of how much money would be left or not left in the next, after, we've got 45 days, as I just mentioned. I would refer you to the Department of Defense to get that specific number, but we are committed to getting the money out the door. We are committed to make sure that Ukraine has the resources that it needs. As you know, we have led that. This president has led certainly that charge globally in making sure that Ukraine has the support, making sure 50 countries have gotten behind Ukraine, make sure the NATO alliance is stronger than it's ever been before. And I think you see that commitment from this president, and so we're going to continue to surge that.
With this acknowledgement that there will be funding left when he leaves, and given that this has been such a top priority for the administration and for this president, is he worried that when he leaves, that the incoming administration is going to leave this money on the table and not get it out?
And so, look, again, I'm trying to be really mindful not to get into hypotheticals or what the next administration is going to do or not do. We got to let that process move forward. What I will say and remind folks that we got that funding in a bipartisan effort, right? That's how we were able to get that funding to make sure the resources were getting into Ukraine. And so that was done in a bipartisan way. And we can't take Russia off the hook here, right? They are the aggressors here. They are the ones that went into a sovereign territory. And again, we say this all the time, this war can end today if Russia would stop their aggression. But again, it was done in a bipartisan way. We can't forget that. Go ahead, Jeff.